Hello, my name is Mary Scanlan. I work at the rest area, Site P in Yardley, Pennsylvania. Well, that's a funny story there because actually my car broke down here. And I got to talking to the general manager and he offered me a summer job. I explained to him that I had a disability with my eyes and he said it wasn't a problem. And I was grateful for that because I knew I never even looked for a job before because I didn't think anybody would hire me. So I'm very grateful for my job. They accept me for what I had, my limitations and everything, and it's made me a better person. So it made me feel good about myself too. When I was 3 years old, we had an apartment on the second floor. My mother thought something was wrong with me when I rode my bike down the steps from the second floor, so I went to Will's Eye, had a few operations. And basically back then it was just a matter of cross-eyes or whatever, but I was really losing my vision then. But it wasn't a glaucoma problem at that point. The glaucoma and the macular degeneration set in when I was 46. So, I remember a doctor saying it was one of the youngest patients he ever had for that. I'm grateful that since I've had it for 20-some years, I have this, the vision I have left because it could be a lot worse. So I pretty much had a vision problem my whole life. So I've been wearing glasses since I'm 3 years old, and I had good doctors to help me out. So everything will be all right. You have to make certain adjustments day to day, with the disability. My disability has affected me in some ways in my day-to-day life because I find day by day I can't do some of the things I used to do, or actually I can't do them as well as I used to do, and you have to make adjustments all the time. Well, some of the adjustments I have to make is I have to learn to be more careful when I'm walking because I tend to fall a lot. I broke my nose in October and tripping, I lost most of my peripheral vision. And so just not only just falling, but I find myself like day to day struggling to do paperwork, So thank God it's not a real big part of my job, and they're very forgiving when I do make my mistakes. And so different things like that. And sometimes I don't even realize how bad my eyes are getting until something happens to me, Vision comes upon me gradually and I don't realize it. So, you just make changes in your life to reconform and everything because it's, like you said, it's an ongoing process. So, and that's about all I can say. You should just keep moving on and doing the best you can. So. When I was first offered the position for supervisor, it was all men. And they were used to their own ways, and I have my ways and they have their ways. I'm sure you can see where I'm coming from with that answer. But anyway, we worked things out and it took a while, for them to trust me. And it took me a while to get used to them. It's like having 7 husbands, you know what I mean? And it's not an easy thing. So, but we have a good relationship now. We work together. We help each other out, and and it's well. It's good. Everything is good. So we depend on each other a lot too. So and it's nice sometimes to have that backup also. I come into work and there's something going on. You don't always have to do it all by yourself. So there's always another person with you to help you out. And that's a big help and a big relief. So I really don't have this whole job by myself. There's 7 of us that do this. And that's a blessing. Yeah. Like these people. See, I'm getting sad now. I volunteer for Habitat for Humanity, and I actually do marathons. So, so it keeps me kind of busy. I train here and there. The first one I did was scary because I did it when I was 60 and I was afraid because of the dark and all. And I went with a girl and we went shoulder to shoulder so I wouldn't fall and roll down in the woods and stuff, So we got through that, and then I did 15 more because I liked it a lot. I didn't think I could do any, and then I ended up doing 16. So and I do crossword puzzles. That's about it. So, but I like volunteering at Martha's Kitchen, and we feed the homeless. So that's pretty much it. My job takes up a lot of time, so I'm very happy with the way my life is going right now with everything.